Blake is starting in the ruck for Winchelsea. He's up against Matt Baden. We're going to start the first term in Matchday Live this afternoon. Thomson and Winchelsea. And Blake gets it down with a double-hander towards Fammer as well. He can't take it with him, no. Jannings is in there as well. Kick away quickly for Thomson. Get it towards half forward. Winch got the numbers across there. Gubbins gets half a handball backwards. He's going to be under pressure. He just got the handball away, and they're out the back okay. Short little kick was all right to Berg. Came from Morrison. And at half back, he takes the mark. He goes short, just over the top. Jannings takes it. At half back, Hole stands the mark. Called to play on now. Goes straight down the middle. Baden gets across there. Good mark. Handballs it away quickly. Hodgson, the quarterback, goes with a left foot kick over the top, though, of Fenevesi. Kale's out there as well. He might get there first. Little speedy man. Handball. Got it away quickly. Warland to Blake. Tried to get it back to Warland. He goes backwards further. It's okay. Kale got it on the outside to Budavalis. His kick was smothered, though. And it's out of bounds for a throw-in. Centre wing on the outer side. So Blake comes across. Both him and Baden. Couple of possessions already. So it will be a throw-in. Blake uses the body, tries to just palm it down to the side. Pack develops. Umpire might have to come in. No, he lets the play go. Another pack develops. And now he will have to come in and ball it up.
Blake played in a premiership with Geelong, didn't he?
He did.
Did he do any rucking in the time he was there?
God, I hope so, because that was what he was there for. Yeah, no, he did. Yeah. Ball up, comes to the side now. Hernan got the handball out, back towards the middle. Thompson pan, got wrapped into the ground, and then Kale out the back to Budavalis was okay. He got the kick around the corner, coming from half forward. McClure gave a push in the back to the Thompson player, but they got the numbers, the Tigers, and out the back, Hodgson gets it back. Good kick to Jacker. Switched it now back into the middle. He runs and goes with the right foot kick long. It's a 1-on-1, 2-on-2. Matheson comes out. Can he pick it up? He can. Can he get around? He got one eye. The umpire said play on. The umpire said Warland. Did he drop it? No. The umpire said play on again. Matheson at the back, fighting hard for it again. Tried to get it out. Winchelsea's defence, bottling it up. The umpire will come in, ball it up. About 20 metres out from the Thomson goal. Haven't scored as yet. 2.5 played first term.
So Blake has pushed down to do the ruck work, and also down there we've got Thomson opponent. I'm not sure who it was now, but Josh Tresize it was. His ball now still around the group of players, not coming out. It's been pushed towards the boundary line. Gardner runs, picks it up now, goes short, and kick was okay. And Howell takes the mark. So he's gone backwards, but they maintain possession. Now Howell looking to go to Hodgson on the left boot. He loads up. Has he got the distance? He has, but the accuracy is offline. Through for a minor score. The first to Thomson, and I think they'll be going into the breeze grub or not. Is it
hard to tell? There's not a great deal, is there?
No, you're right. So Alex Gubbins going back. He's doing the kicking in duties for Winchelsea. And from the full-back, he just kicks to himself and plays on now. A little bit of ground gained. He goes towards the point of the square, over the top, coming up to size from behind, unattended there, and he takes an easy mark. So Thomson to be able to go back into their forward line. So he goes long, back towards the goal square. Out the back, ball over the top, comes out, picked up Warland, has some time, goes to Gubbins, needs support, has it in Warland, so they got the 1-2. Little chip was pretty ordinary, didn't travel too far, but it's been picked up and cleaned up there by McLeish, who goes back towards goal, and he has brought it across the face and through for another minor score. So Thomson now to 2 behinds, and Winchelsea are yet to score.
I'll tell you what, I know it's only early, but it's a little worrying signs here. They're doing a lot of things wrong already, Winch. You don't leave Sammy Jacker sitting on his own to take a nice, easy kick.
So Gubbins it is again and goes short to the back pocket. And Morrison, I think, on the far side of the ground, just near the scoreboard here at Mitchell Oval. And he loads... Mitchell Park, outside. Again, that's got to be a free kick. It was unpaid. No, it's going to go back to Rissy Howell. And it was infringement there from Hernan, who wasn't looking at the ball, but went straight back at him. So a free kick goes to Howell. Jack is outside him. He gives the handball away, and from 50, he's going to load up, and he goes long towards goal. And again, he is offline. Through for another minor score. So 3 behinds in the last minute and a half, and sees him on 3 behinds, and Winchelsea yet to score. So we've gone 4.5 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
You see what I mean, Smitty? It took a minute to get the ball back, and they left him just sitting there to run on. They knew Holwell was going to handball to someone. You've got to pick those blokes up.
So Gubbins got it again. Please kick it to Mark Blake. He's the tallest bloke on the ground. So he goes straight down the middle and nearly turns it over again. Baden's there. It might fall to Blake in the end. Bergs, that's a push in the back. The umpire said play on. Still at half forward for Thomson, fighting hard for it, trying to keep it in there. Of course, Reese Hobel's on the bottom. Umpire says, come and ball it up. Berg comes over the top as well. There's about 10 players on the ground. And there'll be a ball up at half forward for Thomson. Blake and Baden and do the ruck work. Thrown in the air. Oh, Baden goes into Blake's back. He's getting a free kick at centre half back, the big fella. Goes to the right foot, kick out wide, looking for Kale. Gets to him too on centre wing. Takes the mark in front of Gardner. Wheels back inside. Short little kick to Harding, called to play on. Shuffles the handball to Gubbins under pressure. Got the handball back towards Kale. Chopped off by Baden. Handball out to Hodgson on centre wing. Freeman, can he get around? Loses the football in the tackle. Umpire says play on. Ball spills back towards Josh Pan. Can he pick it up on hands and knees? He can't. Winchelsea fight hard for it in the middle there. Kale's there as well. The umpire will come in. And a ball lit up again. It's forward to the centre circle, just inside the centre square. The attacking side for Thomson. Thrown in the air. Blake holds his ground, tries to get it down again. Handball from Hernan, Miss Kale. Handball out by McLeish was perfect. They go off a step. Now it's Wall, goes towards Matheson. Got two against him.
It's a free kick against him.
It's a free kick against him, it is.
Yeah.
And it will be Matty Warland who's got the free kick. He's got Sawney spreading for him, but he goes short to Harding, who takes the mark in front of the scoreboard here, in between the back pocket and half back. He goes with a right foot kick down the line. 2 on 3. Blake, the big fella, puts his hands up. Couldn't take the mark. The umpire said play on. Now it falls away quickly. The ball comes back in from Egan for Thomson. They got the numbers across half back though. Winchelsea, the kick around the corner quickly, and that came from Durnan. Now it's breaking free. Jacker again, 60 out, spears it towards Matheson, sits and waits for it, can't pick it up. Warland tried to kick it off the ground, he did, and then he picked it up again close to the boundary line. Short little kick the ball longer than that. Gubbins, like the Cracker brothers, those two. He gets around the corner. It had to be a good kick to McClure because he had 3 Thomson players on him. Baden was 1. He got it to McLeish back in board, called to play on, goes to centre half forward, sets it up. High kick. Gardner can't take the mark. Off the back of the pack. Handball by Pan. Back to Gardner. Could have had Hodgson. He got him. Gets half a Shepherd. Hodgson back on centre wing. Chips the ball to Wiseman. And the old man takes the mark and does nicely, Adam Wiseman. Called to play on. Carl's got him.
He's
and
gone.
He got him. Punts. First punts of the day. Umpire Smith put a bit more punts into it, please. And Carl's got the footy at centre half back. He chips the ball out towards Jannings, takes the mark at half-back, needs somebody on centre wing. Sprinting against Sawney, just gets there, takes the mark in front of Howell. Back in board, short kick to Kale. He took the mark. Wiseman comes up on the mark. Handball was good to Sawney. Forward to the footy, goes with the right foot, kick to centre half. 4, chopped off. And the Tigers just settle the play down. Maguire it is at the back. He chips the ball out wide. It's okay. Wall takes it. At half-back, McLeish short for him. Once he got long, he goes towards Jacker. He must have a disease. Nobody's on him. He goes over the top. McLeish made ground for him, took the mark. Wheels and goes with the right foot kick long towards Davis. Goes up against Morrison over the back of the pack. Tresize, Matheson to run onto it as well. Matheson kicked it off the ground, hit the post. And through for another behind. So they're 4 behinds, Thomson. And Winchelsea yet to score, and that is on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 8.5 played.
Ball in quickly, and it goes to Gubbins just outside the 50-metre line, and he's taken the mark, so he settles things down again. Scoreboard side, and he's looking at some shorter options. He's asked to play on now by the umpire, so he goes a little bit longer. It was a flat kick. I don't know if it meant to go there, but the mark has been taken out there.
Mark that really got hard at that.
Yes, that was a good set of hands out there, and I think that was Durnan that's got the ball now, and he goes long. Actually, it was Turner, I think. He goes towards centre wing.
It's against Blake.
Now it's
pushing the
push,
back,
and it goes. It's a good call, Grubb, and it's going to go to Baden. So Baden now with the free kick goes with a handball to Howell. Tunbridge runs past, and he gets the kick to further afield. Wall takes it, and away he goes. Kick into the forward line was poor again. Matheson across the front of the pack, picks it up, goes towards goal, and there's point number 5. Matheson with 2 behinds. Talk about costly shots at goal. Could have been at this stage already. 5 behind to the Thomson side. And Winchelsea are yet to score. Yet to get beyond their half-forward line.
You watch, they'll go down and kick a goal and be in front in a minute.
Be in front by a point.
Yeah.
You'll think, how the hell are they in front the way the game's going?
So Gubbins goes out and he finds a player out there in Morrison in the back half of the ground. He heads towards centre wing now. McClure's the target. Ball hits the ground. And again, it runs over the boundary line, so we'll have another throw-in to take place. On so just forward of centre wing for the Thomson side.
Get up with the game, ump!
Umpire now throws it back in. Baden, front position, taps it down. McLeish kicks it further afield. Topped off there by Berg. Couldn't take it cleanly. Again now, contested ball at ground level. Picked up by Brown. He's taken a little bit high. The umpire allows things to go. It's tried to get the ball out. It's hacked out of there by Solly. Goes to Reese Holwell. He puts it into the forward line.
Great
Now the mark being taken. And it's going to be Pan, is it?
Yep. I think so. Peter Pan.
Flying height.
I liked him the last
nice.
time we saw him.
Nice. Yeah, he was good, wasn't he? Against Bellpost Hill.
Yeah, I thought he was good.
So Pan now with an opportunity. As we said, they have 5 behinds. And a real opportunity here to kick their first major of the afternoon. Steps in. And that looks it straight through the middle. He has got his first, and that's the first for the Thomson side. They're 1-5. Winchelsea are yet to score. We have gone 11 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
They've absolutely dominated proceedings. The ball hasn't gone in deep into their forward line. I don't even know if it's really gone into their forward 50 at the moment, Winch. And Thomson are just playing all around them, and 1 goal 5 doesn't do them justice. Winchelsea are very bloody lucky that it's not 5 goals, 1 game over. So they're going to have to do something because they look slow. Their kicking's terrible. When they do get the footy, they're kicking it about 4 metres or 2 metres in the air. They're grubbers. I don't know what's going on here.
Blake and Baden in the middle. Blake gets it down, rode by Reese though. Holwell goes through, misses it. McLeish got one in the back.
That's in the back.
The umpire says, yes, I agree with you. Free kick to McLeish. Chips the ball short. It's okay. And I think that's Scott, is it?
Or Spokes.
And Spokes, is it? Yeah, Spokes it is. Goes with a long kick towards full forward. Or Winch back there. Free kick for a hold. And it's going to go anyway to Winch. And it's going to be Morrison. Held on to by Davis. Tucker goes wide for him. He goes in that direction now. Goes up. Punched away by Solly. Roved, Holwell. And Jannings there as well. They can't keep it in. And it's out of bounds for a throw in. Right half forward for the Tigers. A little bit of push and shove.
Again.
Yep.
Bit of spirit here, isn't it? Joey Fanner's going around, he bumping them.
Free kick.
I tell you what, mate, get the ball because they need you to play well, buddy.
So the free kick goes to Winch. Jannings has got it, and he goes from half back towards centre wing. Big pack there. Inglis goes up, takes the mark. Oh,
Not paid.
Please. He got all 74 hands to it. He'd be disappointed there, and that should have been a mark. No use telling him about it. Just go back and get the next one. So ball up, centre wing. Blake goes up, gets it down. Rove over on McLeish, gets the tumbling punt inside 50, off the back of the pack. Who's going to get there first? Davis, if it sits for him, it does. He rolls into the goals and kicks his first of the afternoon and the second for Thomson. They go to 2-5-17 and they lead Winch. Yet to score, 13 minutes played. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Well, they just showed you how to play the game. When it's an ordinary game and the kicking's not too good, kick it long. Just kick it long. And even if it doesn't come off, all right, the ball's still in there. But if you get blokes out the back like Thomson did then, there was 2 or 3 blokes who could have run on and kicked that goal. And he's kicked it long, put all the defence out of position, and because they normally would play in front. Once it goes over him, real good footy. They look good. They look good, Thomson.
I think they must have handed angry pills when they came in the gate today or something, didn't they?
Yeah, I know, in the seconds as well.
Yeah. A bit of feeling out there, and it's again a clear kick away there, and it takes it by Spokes, goes back into their forward line once again. Pan is out there, and again it's leading in the race for the ball was Wilson. Ball still in the field of play, brings the ball back inside, gets a little 1-2, handballs off to Budavalis. Budavalis goes back to Morrison. They put themselves under pressure, but they're going to get away with it. The ball now is delivered towards centre wing, over the back. Egan it is. It's for the Thomson side. It's going to take him straight back the other way, and he has precise inside 50, unmarked once again, and will go back and kick from right on the 50-metre line. And at the hardly any breeze out, as we said, so I think he's going to have every opportunity here to score. Accuracy again. They started with 5 behinds. They've added 2 majors to it. So Tresize now steps in. And we'll be kicking from right on the 50-metre line. Loads up. That's a shocking kick. Will it be marked inside the field of play? No, it won't. It is out of bounds and over the line on the full. Free kick going to Winchelsea. Durnan it is. It's going to take the kick right beside the behind post. So again, he's just not going to go. Well, he was thinking of going around.
That chip and footy stuff, isn't it?
It's low and flat. And there's no chance for mistakes because they're going to make it. And they've done another one. They've got away with it so far, but they're still inside the defensive 50. Ends up in the hands there of Gubbins. So he now will try a third one. That's okay also. Ends up in the hands of Turner. If they try it again, I bet you they turn it over. But he's got Gubbins running past, puts him under pressure, and that's a shocking kick sideways. And the ball is now out of bounds, and Thomson have done pretty nicely there. I don't think it was deliberate. It was just a shocking kick.
Absolutely.
So Thomson doing all the right things at the present time. Blake taking front spot. He taps it out the back now. Jennings tried to get it further afield. It's Blake. Takes it again. Kicks it towards the centre wing. Coming through. Picked up Spriggs. Couldn't take it cleanly. So Miles is over the top of the ball now. It's going back in the middle of the ground. It's just picked up and kicked there by Solly, who puts the ball towards the half-forward line. Coming up to size. He wants to go quickly and does so now. Loads up. Goes long. Back into the forward line. Davis up over the top. Marcus not taken. Gubbins is there. Sees the ball over the boundary line. So we're going to have a throw in the forward pocket at the Thomson's attacking into the ground. At 16-minute mark of the first quarter, they are 2-5. Winchelsea are yet to score.
So throw in, 35 around from the Thomson goal. Blake down there doing the ruck work against Tresize. Blake just shovels it to the front. They try and get the kick away. Winch under pressure though. Hernan in there. And, is that a push? The umpire said no. Play on. Comes to the back. Wall gets it. Off a step. Right foot. Kick wide. And might be too wide, is it? Or is it? Geez. Paul Davis has taken the mark and then ripped himself over the top of the fence. He's been paid the mark.
Geez, there was a chance here that second grab was over the line.
Yeah. So right forward pocket. Right. He's about 20 metres out. He's going to go with the left foot round the corner.
Well,
he's done this at training a few times, comes round, kicks the goal.
Has he?
He certainly has.
Unbelievable.
That's a bit of Thursday night action after we've finished the main session, I reckon. And
See your left footer?
No. Has put his second on the board. And Thompson's third. They go to 3-5-23. Lead Winchelsea yet to score. And that's on the Bucklers Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 17 minutes played.
Smitty, we were speaking off air this morning before we come on about blokes who couldn't kick left foot and couldn't kick right foot. I tell you what,
at league level.
Yeah. I tell you what an advantage. Now they've got to be 10 metres away when you take a mark or a free kick on the boundary line. What an advantage is to be able to kick like that with left foot because you've got those extra few metres. It makes it a lot easier. He just did that easily.
He did. Just one step in and around the corner it went and never looked like
missing. If he can't kick left foot, he doesn't kick that.
So ball back in the middle of the ground. Blake tries to get it down again. Again, Spokes tries to win possession. Does it. Streaks out of the middle. Kick into the forward line. Wasn't good, but there's effect.
Mark,
great kick. Whatever you want.
Good mark.
Good pair of hands. The way he moved when he first walked out on the ground today, I didn't think he was going to be that flash, but he's done it right so far. He's kicking for goal.
They are getting absolutely murdered in the midfield.
A crap.
By Winchelsea. They can't even touch it.
No, they don't look like getting near it.
No.
So Matheson with two behinds can come in and kick his first goal of the afternoon. Comes in and kicks towards goal.
I reckon he's missed that.
And that's his third minor score. So 3-6 now, Thomson. Winchelsea, as we've said, are yet to score. We have gone 18 and a half minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Just poked it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Kicked through it.
If he's had trouble with that knee, do you reckon he's just worried about the stability of it all?
Yeah, no doubt about it whatsoever.
Gubbins kicks it in towards half back. Well, Brown goes up, takes a good mark. Need him to fire in the midfield today. Caleb Brown
Finally said something that makes sense.
goes to half forward. Centre wing. Wiseman goes up, taps it down. Gardner comes at it. Handball over the top towards Reese. He gets pushed off the footy. Should get a free kick and will. The co-coach will take a free kick.
Why don't you kick it for him,
So, he wants to go. Well, he's thought about Baden in the middle. He elects to go further afield towards half forward. Matheson comes out, got a couple against him off the back of the pack. Freeman, can he pick it up? He can't. Wilson gets wrapped up, dropped the footy in the tackle. Umpire was blindsided. Gardner goes in there as well. Pack develops, and the umpire will come in and ball it up.
I'll be putting in a report. I'll be putting in a report too.
Well,
physically had a go at by the umpire before the game.
Were you?
If he hears anything but good decision come out of my mouth, he's going to jump the fence and hook me, he said.
Blake gets it back towards Sawney at half back from the contest. Handball back to Holwell, go back to Baden, off a step, high kick towards the 10-metre square, 2-on-2, Davis at the back, can't take the mark. Matheson goes across, Harding's there as well, so's Cale, and they see it over the line for a throw-in the left forward pocket.
Both of these blokes up and running and both 100% fit, Davis and Matheson's going to provide a pretty good target come finals time, I reckon.
So a boundary throw-in, left forward pocket for the Tigers. Blake and Tresize. Tresize gets it down to the front. Roved by Gubbins. Clearing kick towards 50. Oh, Sawney stuck the hand out and took the mark. Reece Holwell,
no.
fantastic. He came across to smother it. Sawney was going to hold the ball and try and do a little bit of candy, but he dropped the footy and Holwell just saw it over the line. So it will be a throw-in. 55 around from the Thomson goal. They keep the pressure on the Tigers. Baden and Blake. Blake tries to tap it down to the side. Umpire might have to come in and ball it up, I think. Everybody's waiting for him to come in and ball it up, and they will now. Just inside 50. So thrown in the air. Blake gets it down. Roved Hernan. Fresh air shot pretty much. Blake over the top of it again. The big fella tried to get it away. Cale at the back of the pack. Berg's there as well. Handball was chopped off by a wall. Quick kick out of the pack. Tresize tried to tap it on. Davis comes out. Oh, dangerous handball towards Morrison. He's under pressure in the square. Comes towards the side of the pack. Can they see it through for a rush behind? It's right on the line, and the umpire says it's still there, so he'll have to come in and ball it up. Can't see it through, so you'd hope for the Winchelsea's sake that they might be able to try and rush this through. Blake down there with Tresize. The umpire throws the ball in the air. And it comes to the side of the pack for Thomson. So still in Tresize. Left it behind. Matheson on hands and knees. Close to the boundary line. They've worked it out. Winch about 30 out from the Thomson goal. Pack develops. The umpire will come in and ball it up. 3-6-24 Thomson. They lead Winch yet to score. We've played 22 in the first term.
Wish Alex was here if they had a scoreless quarter. Could you
Yes.
be able to tell us?
Yes, 3 years ago.
Round 4, 1998.
And that was against Colac Imperials. So the ball on the half forward line still, and it's gone over the boundary line. We're going to have a throw in to take place.
Hope he's gone to bed.
He'll be getting the figures through to us very shortly, I would
Is
think.
Chicago near Lithuania?
Not the last time I looked.
So thrown back in, Blake again, front position, taps it down again. They try to work the ball from their defence, but Thomson seemed to have every answer and been able to hold the ball up. Again, it's on the half forward line. It hasn't come out and will remain there. So we'll have another ball up to take place.
Everybody forward to the centre. All players.
So again, the ruck contest, Blake takes it out, little hand off to Brown. He takes the ball and then kicks the ball towards centre wing. Venables can't take the mark out. The back the ball comes, picked up there by Turner. He's tackled, brought to ground. Umpire said no prior opportunity.
That's
and
a
I
good
reckon,
decision,
yeah,
young
I think
fella.
so too.
Well done. Well done, son.
Baden. Trying to sell him the dummy with the free kick too.
You can
So
try,
Baden's
but
up,
nah,
and
good
also
decision.
Blake. So both ruckmen go at it again. Blake goes underneath the contest. Hodgson, yeah, it was a good decision.
He
The
actually
umpire.
wasn't. Hey, yeah. Blake took his eyes off the footy, going for the ruck. And I agree with that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So the ball now from Fenivesi goes into the forward line. Up there, Davis can't take the mark. Picked up by Budavals. Handball to Famet. Or a little bit of give and shake and got past the contest. Picked up by Baden. Looking to give it to Reece Howell. Can't get it to him. Picked up by Brown. He's brought down in a tackle. Umpire, how will he see it? And he will see it that it's no prior opportunity. So a ball up to take place forward of centre wing.
If you can
Again,
see it
Blake
from this
is
side,
there.
he might have paid it.
Yep, Baden up early, comes down, Fenivesi, handballs over the top, goes to Howell, taken by Fama, didn't have the ball, picked
that's
up
gotta
by
be a free
Gardner,
kick up.
out of bounds on the
Gee
full.
whiz.
He's missed
And
that
it's
one.
been taken there, so a free kick goes to the Blues.
Not
Winchelsea
only did he
Blues.
not have the ball, he got him in the middle of the back.
So Zach Knowles comes in and he will be the recipient of that free kick. Leading forward Spriggs. Kick was poor into the centre wing position. Again, it's bowled past about 5 players. Over the top of it. Tucker was taken a little bit high.
Yeah.
You're right there. They won't release it. Denham's just hanging on to the ball. No, it's not. It's
When are they going to learn? You got 2 blokes bumping Reece Howell out here, and the ball comes out in, and they're not even watching the bloody ball.
So again, umpire very quick to throw it up. Blake over the top, comes to Holwell, little boot round the corner, goes back into their half-forward line and runs towards the boundary line, so it's going to go back over. And the boundary umpire will again come in and throw the ball in. So both ruckmen have done the work for the whole quarter. Baden this time front position. Tap comes down. Solly picks the ball up, looks back towards goal, and he will kick his first goal of the afternoon. And Ethan Solly, goal number 1 for him, and the 4th for the Thomson side. 4-6-30, Grub, and Winchelsea Blues yet to score.
Well, yet to still get it into their 50, and I think what they've done is probably not too bad of an idea, is they've just thrown everybody up there just to make sure that Thomson don't kick too many, but that was a really good kick for goal, but an equally as good shepherd by Davis in the goal square. He used his body beautifully and let the ball roll through. And I tell you what, at this rate, I think Winchelsea are in real trouble. They're going to have to change something, because the beauty of their football, as we saw it earlier in the year, they hit targets all the way up the ground.
Yeah.
They haven't hit a target yet. They just haven't hit a target at all when they do get the footy.
Back to the middle. Blake, Baden, stand there at the back. Wall gets it away to Gardner. He goes with a right foot kick towards half forward. Solly, the last goal scorer. Brilliant take. And he goes with a tumbling punt towards the right forward pocket. Off the back of the pack, Morrison. He can't keep it in. That's through for a behind to the home side. So they go to 4-7-31.
Oh, that's nearly out in the full.
And there was a quick kick in too from Morrison. And he went out wide looking for Wallen. And he couldn't take them. Couldn't take the ball.
Smithy's asking him, was it touched?
Yeah,
I don't think it was. Must have been. He's going to throw it in. I thought that was out in the full.
So size ruck work against Blake. Only about 30 out from the Thomson goal. Blake gets it down. Rove better this time. Gubbins gets a kick towards half back, but Thomson with the numbers again. Baden pumps it back in. Davis with the sit at the back, but no, it's a good mark in front. That's a very good mark.
Yep.
And I think that was Morrison who just stood his ground and took the mark. He handballed it away quickly to Wallen, runs through, short little kick. Sawney takes it. Now Tab Sawney measures it.
That's better.
That's a better kick to Wilson, who takes it. Wiseman stands the mark. Plays on, goes long towards Inglis. Going to have 2 on him. He goes up, no mark taken. Fammer through the middle, can't take it with him. At the back, handball quickly from Sprigg. Through the middle, Sawney. His handball to Fammer again. Only a short little kick. Handball comes back to Wall. His handball over the top to Denham. Punched it on intelligently towards Jacker. Breaks free. Can he get around? Nobody handballs it away to Trowith. Goes with a right foot kick. I think it's out of bounds on the full. It is. And it will be a free kick to Winchelsea at half back. Brown will take it. Wants to switch the play, takes a bounce, runs away, got Wallen in support. He goes across the ground to Budavalis and Kale. Budavalis dropped the chest mark, under pressure now. Kale's going to have to go and help him, but Thomson with the numbers. Handball came back. Oh, that's over the shoulder. Budavalis, but they call play on now. Vesey, short little kick, Tresize, plays on, 45 out, goes towards the square. Davis and Morrison in front. Morrison did nicely and saw it out of bounds for a throw-in the right forward pocket for Thomson.
Joey Fammer in the hands of the trainers a minute ago, holding his shoulder.
He waved them off, but
he's still out there, but I think he might be a bit ginger.
4-7 Thomson, Winch yet to score, 28 played first term.
11 shots to none.
Ball thrown back into the goals again. It's Blake that taps it down. Fammer, he's back on the ball now, picks it up, looking to get the ball out, and he just says, I'll give you 4 goals, 8 for the quarter.
Might as well.
As he put it through for a goal.
Language.
That was against Sammy Jacker, and he's outside the forward 50. He's on centre wing, so I'm not too sure what he actually said or who he said it to, but he's obviously letting someone know something. So ball comes back, and it's going to be Tav Sawney.
You get a bit precious these days about language, don't they?
Yeah. It started here a couple of weeks back early in the year, didn't it? So
yeah.
the ball,
yeah.
We've been down that path before. It's Jannings. He wasn't aware of Wall coming from behind, but he got the ball into the half-forward line. Jacker taps it further afield. Maguire, he's the stopper back there at the moment. He's got the ball. Can't get out of that contest as the numbers arrive, so can't have a little ball up to take place. A little sprinkle of rain coming across the ground there at the present time. So Holwell's down there again, so he'll be doing some groundwork. Again, picked up there, ball coming through. It was Turner who tried to feed it through the contest, picked up by Howell, went out the back. Finnevesi ends up with it, went one way, went back the other, needs to get the handball away, had Egan as a release and went to him. And now to the far side of the ground.
They got it inside 50.
Yeah, they did, but it's not going to stay there very long. So Thomson round the ball through the middle of the ground. Little hand in there was okay because went to Pan. He tries to pick the ball up, ends up in the hands of Wallen, got the handball outside to Fammer. Fammer fends off, goes back to Gubbins running past on the left boot. Short kick is okay. Mark is taken by Turner.
Well, he's going to have to kick the goal now.
And I'm not too sure whether he's too confident kicking the distance, but he's just outside the 50-metre zone, so he'll have to kick it every bit of 55. So Josh Turner to put some sort of score on the board for the Blues.
Well, for Winch's sake, gee, I hope it's a goal. I hope he can get the distance. They need this.
Very little breeze out there, but it's going to have to be a very good kick to make the distance.
Great decision up.
Goes long, and is going to be marked down there in the forward line, and there'll be no score. So at quarter time, we'll have Thomson 4 goals, 8-32. Winchelsea are yet to score, and goal kickers to this stage of the day are Davis with 2, Pan and also Solly 1 each.